Salutations friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a fragrance that is holy grail status for me. You guys have actually asked for a review of this, so I'm going to give it to you. And it's on Sycamore from the Les Exclusifs line from Chanel. This is the Eau de Toilette formula, not the Eau de Parfum. So if you guys want to know what I think about Sycamore and why I love it so much, then keep watching. I'm gonna throw this out there. I tend to, about fragrances that I'm obsessed with, start blathering like a fool. So if you want to know my true feelings of Sycamore, go to Super Dacob's channel, because I pretty much parrot everything that he says about it. I really truly do. I think it's magnificent. I think he is the best resource place to go for anything Chanel, specifically fragrances, specifically the Les Exclusifs line. Definitely check out Super Dacob. I will list his Sycamore review below. He talks about it a lot because he is obsessed with it way more than I am, but definitely the best source to go to for all things Chanel. So let me just throw this out there. I am going to be probably start talking in conceptual and hypotheticals, because that's what I do with this fragrance. That's what I do with a lot of the fragrances that kind of take me to some place completely different than just smelling really nice. Something I have a deeper appreciation with other than just smelling really pretty. And it's one of the fragrances that like ignites the passion of collecting fragrances. And that's what Holy Grail fragrances do for me. They ignite the passion and they fuel the fire for me to continue collecting and experiencing and enjoying fragrances. It's the artistry behind everything that I love. And fragrances like this are one of the ones that just completely blow me away. What I love most, and I'm gonna not hold this because I've been dropping things, so this is the Eau de Toilette. What I love most about this fragrance is it's unabashedly a vetiver fragrance. I love vetiver. I think it's a fantastic note. It's just, there's just something perfect about how balanced it is on its own, and then whenever you mix it or add it to other fragrances, it always enhances everything and adds a positive. It cuts through things, it brightens things up, it warms things up, it tones things down, it makes things go crazy big. It's just one of those notes, kind of like vanilla, where it just rounds everything out and enhances everything around it. So I know that sounds kind of weird, and I'm going to go actually more into that when I go into my favorite vetiver fragrances, which is a video that I'm going to be doing very soon. And so I'm kind of like talking like, oh yeah, rounds things out, you know, it's warm, it's spicy, I promise you, when I go into my favorite vetiver video, you will understand way more what I'm talking about. So just understand that with this fragrance, part of the reason why I love it so much is because it is distinctively a vetiver fragrance, at least on my skin. The thing that makes the Eau de Toilette version shine way over the Eau de Parfum version is the fact of the smoky burning wood notes in the Eau de Toilette version. I don't get any of that in the Eau de Parfum on my skin anywhere, nothing. And that to me is so sad, because that's what makes Sycamore so magical. It makes it such a beautifully mysterious fragrance. It's just smoky and burning, but there's something just really green and alive about it. And I love that balance, that yin and yang that this fragrance has, and that never goes away the entire lifespan of the fragrance on your skin. It's always like this competing battle between green and bright and alive and burning and smoking and smoldering. But it's not a heavy fragrance. It's actually quite a light, very effervescent fragrance at the same time. So it's just this beautiful balance of everything that I love coming together in this perfect package. And that's what the Eau de Parfum version loses. It loses that beautiful balance. It loses that battle, that yin and yang, and it's just a boring fragrance. There's no magic to it. And even if I had never experienced the Eau de Toilette version, I think the Chanel Sycamore Eau de Parfum is boring. It's not magical. It's not ethereal. It's not taking you to another level while still being very easy to understand. I mean, that's the thing about this fragrance. is you get into fragrances from Chanel that are everybody understands. You know, it's like the Gardenia, it's like the Coco Mademoiselle, the Chanel No. 5, and even in some cases is a lot more easy to understand. And then you go on the way conceptual side where you look at like No. 18 and even Bel Respiro. And then you have this beautiful blend of really easy to understand and incredibly conceptual coming together in a way that is just perfect. Like, that's kind of like what Holy Grail statuses are to me. They're just perfect. There's nothing I would change. Anything. Nothing. Wouldn't tweak it any one way. It's just absolutely perfect. And that's what Sycamore is to me. The Eau de Toilette version. I'm going to try and track down at least a backup bottle, maybe 2, because I've only had this for like a month or 2 now. I forget exactly when I got it, and I'm so sparing with this because I know that it's going to be almost impossible to find this version. And the fact of the matter is that I don't want the eau de parfum. I don't want to ever be without this, so I'm going to have to track down backup bottles, and I will pay a lot more money, double, even triple the price for a backup bottle of this if that's what I have to do to get it. That's what Holy Grail fragrances do to me. That's the level of I need you in my life. And that's where Sycamore is with me as one of those fragrances, because I feel like if you have something in your life that just brings you so much joy, that it ignites a passion or a fire inside of you, I feel like you kind of want to always keep that fire going. And as a hoarder, and as a collector, I get really excited about things that I find that are just perfect. You know, it's hard to find perfection in this world because it really doesn't exist in a lot of ways. And so when you find something that's so close to perfect, you kind of want to grab onto it. And what I love most about fragrances is you get to share that joy with everybody else around you. Fragrances aren't just smelling good, not smelling bad. They're like an extension of your personality. They're you sharing your passion and your love with others, sharing art with somebody else. And I mean, that's to me where fragrances, where I kind of go from somebody who likes fragrances to a little bit on the obsessive side. And that's why I get so excited and collect so many different ones, because I get so excited to share different things with other people. And my grab and go fragrances are days I want to smell nice, but fragrances like Sycamore and the other Holy Grail fragrances, which I will definitely get into in that video, are me thinking about what do I want to make people around me feel today? What kind of mood do I want to set? What kind of conversation, unspoken conversation, do I want to have with someone? Because to me, that's what fragrances are. They're like an unspoken conversation that you have with the world around you. It's like smiling at strangers or waving at somebody across the street, only you're doing it with your nose and smelling. So that's kind of like why Sycamore is so special to me and has been so special to me for a very long time, because it is one of those fragrances that has ignited my passion for fragrance and the artistry behind it. And when Chanel redid this like the eau de parfum, it's kind of like a slap in the face. It's like, why? You didn't need to change it. Why? If it's money, if you want to raise the prices, if it's all about greed, then raise the price of the eau de toilette. I will pay it. People will pay it. They do not want this reformulated garbage. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to stop blabbering because I just can literally talk to you guys for hours about this. And I'm going to do an entire video on how I feel about the Les Exclusifs line. But good Lord, I wanted to review Sycamore, so let's just review it. It's a beautiful vetiver fragrance. The smoky notes in it are just magical. They combine together to be a very well-balanced, easy to wear and understand fragrance. But there's still something ethereal and mysterious about it, and you can get that from the burning, smoking woods mixed with the vetiver, mixed with the cypress. Just a very ridiculously well-balanced, unisex fragrance. It's safe to wear to the office, to school, at night. So you can wear it morning or night. Very versatile. Fantastic longevity and a really beautiful sillage with a fantastic scent cloud. So that's my review of Sycamore. I'm going to stop blabbering like a fool right now. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or you want to tell me like, why are you going off on this crazy rant about this fragrance, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, I hope you like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm so sorry if I kind of went crazy there for a minute. Again, I will link Super Dacob's review of Sycamore below. He is the best place to go, again, for all things Chanel, specifically Chanel fragrances. He has a passion and a knowledge. Just go check out Super Dacob. Definitely well worth checking out. If you like this video and content like this, and you like it when I get a little bit more on the crazy side, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs it down. It's fine. Completely up to you. And as always, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe as well, because it is free, and I'm free, and I put out new videos every Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekends as well. So I'll always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy, and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I will see you next time. Bye!